What's up, guys? It's Pixelated Apollo, and here with me is the Ryan King.
Hello, children.
Oh, Ryan, you're scaring me. But rightfully so, because it is Halloween, and we have a special Halloween video here for you guys.
Happy All Hallows Eve.
Happy Halloween! Stay away from the forest, because there's creatures in the night.
Creatures that dwell in the night.
So, yeah, this is a 2-battle video, so 2 battles in one.
It's a fun special for Halloween.
Yes.
We had our viewers in mind. So this is a really cool little idea we have. It's a zombie attack. It's a zombie siege.
The zombie horde will attack this little settlement, and there's a handful of human survivors, and they have to...
Oh, those poor bastards.
I know.
They have no idea what they're in for.
So the rules. Now, if you want to try this, if you have some time on Halloween or sometime in the future, you don't have to play this just on Halloween, but
you should.
Yeah. We came up with this. It's called Zombie Siege. Well, I'm sure there's different versions, but this is our rules. Basically, the attackers have 20k. There's 4 of us and 2 defenders. The attackers get only peasants. Can only get peasants.
So the zombies are nothing but peasants.
Yep.
But we can put what money we have towards upgrades, so attack or experience chevrons, stuff like that.
Yes. And go ahead.
The defenders, they're given, they can use whatever they want with the exception of art and cavalry. So they're going to bring a lot of mixed units into play.
Yeah, so basically all they can use is infantry. So
and skirmishers.
Yeah. So that is the Zombie Siege challenge. And also I want to show you these guys, the Hungarian peasants here, the where are they? What's
the Transylvanians?
Oh, right. They're right here.
They're over on the east.
Yes. Look how unique they are. I never knew this.
Yeah, but look at this, though. It's kind of interesting. They have 2 selections. You have normal peasants. If you look down, they have normal peasants pushing some rams, but they also have these Transylvanian peasants.
That's cool. I call them the Dracula's Legion here, just because they're so unique and so forth. But, yeah, in this environment here,
very spooky.
Very
spooky. Look at this. Look at this. It's such a sweet setting. Very fitting for a medieval zombie attack.
Yes. Could you imagine zombies attacking during the medieval time period?
It would be very hard to deal with them.
Yeah.
Infections would spread rather quickly.
I mean, shit, the Black Plague, you know?
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I think having armor, though, is a pretty good defense against zombie bites, you know?
That's
like
true,
metal
and shields
armor.
and everything else. So it's gonna make for one hell of a video here.
Yes. So the strategy is being the zombies, the zombie invaders, is just to create as many gapways as you can in this this wall defense here.
And it seems as though they're gonna spread out a bit. They're gonna keep some units around defending most of the sides. Looks like, they haven't really made up their mind because we have units moving around, but we have outgoing fire going towards your zombie horde.
Oh yeah, I'm already getting shot at, which is pretty
dang
bad.
Peasant crossbows with their insane range.
I was gonna wait for a little bit longer, but then I was like, I really have to move because those arrows are gonna be deadly.
Yeah, so everybody needed to attack at once here.
Yeah, it's vital.
Yeah, it's definitely vital. We didn't want them to really mess up one guy and then have everybody else just sitting there. Everybody needed to do their part as quickly. So.
Yeah, it's definitely teamwork. It's very important in a zombie siege, is teamwork and trying to outflank and help your allies nearby. So getting a ton of rams too is also a good strategy. It gives you more opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The more points to get in. I mean, we wanted every single point that could be taken down to be taken down because we wanted to spread them as thin as possible.
More flanking opportunity.
Indeed. And look, we have the Byzantine Empire, who's commanded by Doge. He's going to move his units back and defend this northern wall. So the Byzantine army is almost totally on this side. And look, so we have a wall that just got taken down. That's where the Byzantines are gonna make their stand.
And I love these Varangian guards. They're like classic zombie survivors with a giant axe.
Yeah, they look like they're built to kill zombies.
Yeah. And oh, we forgot the players who played in this event. I'm gonna give a big thank you to all the players. And as soon as all the
big thanks.
cutscenes.
This was a blast. This two-part gaming little experience here.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I really appreciate it, guys.
We already have contact here. We have Captain Joseph, who's
geez,
one of
yeah.
the commanders of the zombies. He's attacking the Varangian guard.
The zombie general.
Oh my gosh, you see all that outgoing fire?
Yes. I'm taking a lot of fire right now, but you guys.
Oh, it's on. The
Yeah.
zombies they're just battering every point down. I mean, look at this.
This
This was
pretty
well
bad.
timed, and we're gonna try to draw them out in the open and keep them away from the square. And if you look, there are units that are really all over them, spread around that we can surround entirely.
flank, yeah.
They don't have as many units as we
Like
can. So
you're flanking the Moors right now.
exactly, yeah. I wanted to get behind these urban militia and
Ooh.
surround them.
That's gonna be pretty important. Like the key here when you're a defender, it's really hard to defend, and you got to keep every unit healthy and alive.
Oh, absolutely.
And if one unit gets caught out, you might as well just.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing. I mean, they realize they have the quality, so they think, oh, okay, we can take them and plug them at the points. But once again, we just have the numbers, and we also have the rams to get around.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can't plug every single point. So if you look around, just like these Transylvanians here, they're gonna make it inside and get behind.
Yeah.
So the main goal here was, and we're already doing it. I'm making a push. We're making a break over here on the Moors on this front wall. And look, I mean, with all of your zombies attacking, there's really nothing to defend the square.
Yeah.
You can be right in it right
They're
now.
really stretched out just trying to make a fight for the front walls. But they made a big mistake here. They have like archers in melee right now. Or actually, no, those are spearmen. Those are the Berber spearmen or whatever.
Oh, the Berbers.
I thought they
yeah.
were archers. But they fight like archers.
There's some flanking from the Hungarian Luigi Mo. Oh, they
Oh,
broke.
yes.
Wow, on the that's pretty pathetic. They attacked this unit from behind and then they actually broke themselves. But I'm making some big progress over here. I'm trying to surround these two urban militia. They look like pumpkin heads, so that's what I'm gonna call them.
Pumpkins.
I'm gonna try to surround them and just quickly dispatch these two units. So that way I can send more units and get behind the Byzantine force. Because
Yeah.
if you look at this exposure
Yeah,
right now.
Captain Joseph is having a lot of difficulty getting through the Byzantines.
And
So
rightfully so. I mean, the
Yeah.
Byzantine have some quality units, but look at this rear charge from my Aztecs.
oh, that's going to be huge there. They're going to destroy their morale.
Yeah, as weak as these units are, if they attack from behind, they will do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
so-
they're very fast. They have a lot of stamina, so pretty
Yeah,
deadly.
yeah, exactly. I mean, they have a ton of stamina and a ton of. Honestly, they have some serious fighting zeal. To be honest,
Yeah.
for peasants, they're out there and they're really not looking to rout. You don't see it too often.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. And look at the side where Hungary attacked on. They didn't really have any defenses, and we're just chewing them apart here.
Yeah, it's a combination of your force with the Hungarian Transylvanian Dracula horde. They're
Dracula
just
horde.
tearing apart these poor peasant Byzantines now who are left to hold. As
And
everything else, I guess,
Yeah,
cracked.
he's sending reinforcements too, but it looks pretty. Man, imagine if you were a Byzantine soldier right now and you saw the horde of zombies.
I would not want to be, but look at this. I'm doing a pretty major charge towards the rear,
Ooh.
supported by some of your units on the Byzantine line. And
Yes.
this is it. They're going to start cracking.
They are
He notices
crumbling.
that he's out of position, so he's going to try to run out of there as quickly as possible. But we also have
Oh,
units
this is awesome.
blocking it off to the square.
This is absolutely awesome. You form a wall of zombies to prevent this retreating force. They are not going to go to their allies. They're
Yeah,
gonna
we
get
were not going to
slaughtered.
let that happen. And before, the reason why we didn't push into the square is because he had Christian guard to the front. So
Yeah.
actually, we attacked from behind to attack his crossbows. And oh, there goes the Moorish general.
Wow.
He is now infected. will soon rise
now
for the
joined.
army of the dead.
Yes. Yeah, the reason we delayed so long to attack the town center is we wanted to clear up all the troops around it because they have that infinite morale in the town center. So, ooh, there goes the Byzantine.
Look at that tank of a man. He died.
Yes, bravely fighting off
Valiantly.
this zombie horde. Spooky, scary
Look,
skeleton.
look what remains. This is over. Look at the balance
Yes.
bar.
This is completely over. And I bet you guys were thinking, man, this is going to be easy as defenders. You know, they got those quality units. They just have peasants. No, this is really hard to defend, and it's definitely a challenge.
Oh yeah. Never underestimate, especially Aztec peasants. They are
Yeah.
not something you
Yeah.
want to just. They're nothing to worry about. They don't even have armor. They will freaking smack you on the head with their club thing, whatever you want to call it.
The
and
mace,
bludgeon
yeah.
you. Oh, look at these pumpkin heads being surrounded. They're getting smacked and just destroyed. I mean, the Christian Guard are so brave, but surrounded, they fall just like the rest of them.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the defenders. And
Good lord, look at all of the units. Like, this
yes,
is just...
it's like a river of zombies.
You know, honestly, those spearmen from the Moors, they really didn't do anything. They fell apart so quickly.
They didn't. They died so quick. Yeah. You know, they just crumbled. When we first played this, it was kind of laggy, so it felt longer. And this battle seemed way longer when we played it real time.
Yeah, and this is just like nothing. This
Yeah,
felt
this
like
is
it
like
lasted
lightning
for like
fast.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the unthinkable. Keep the same exact rules, right? Except me and me and Apollo are gonna take the responsibility of trying to hold the human
Yeah.
resistance.
We're going to take the challenge. The Zombie Siege Challenge. Try this out, guys. It's a lot of fun, especially when you're defending. And
Yeah,
it-
get together like 5. You don't really need that many players. You could do it with 4, but
Yeah.
5 or 6, and you could have a blast. This was so much fun.
It's such a challenge defending. It's really, really hard.
Yeah, it was, and we were nervous. We're like, oh man, this really wasn't even feasible.
Yeah.
We were talking about it like they just didn't stand a chance. And Apollo brought up, oh hey, they didn't really defend it the way they probably should have. So
Yeah.
we thought we could, do some more damage.
Yeah, they definitely made some mistakes. They had troops just kind of all over the place. They're getting flanked, not holding choke points, and that's why they fell so quickly to the zombie horde.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it comes down to that's what the great thing is about this game. With really crappy units, if you get behind a great one,
Yeah.
you can change the battle. You
Yeah.
know, that's what's so great about it. It's
And then-
not like StarCraft or something where you just attack a unit and
Yeah.
everyone wins.
Exactly.
You know.
But,
So these are the results. Apollo smashing it with 400 kills.
Getting a ton of kills. I was kind of the first one to fight the largest blob in the front there.
Yeah, exactly. You really took it to that front line.
Yeah.
Then you have Luigi Mo, who's rocking the
Hungarians.
Dracula Horde, and
Yes.
he's really sucked the life out of these two opponents. He has 284, myself 205, and Captain Joseph also
Yes.
respectable 194. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It
Well,
was
look at the
indeed
kills though. The
heroic.
defenders, almost 1,000 by Moors, which is really good. You think that'd be?
It's decent, but if you think about who they're fighting, the quality, they brought quality units.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
honestly, they should probably got in at least into the 1100 or more.
Yeah, 1,000
That's-
plus. So
Exactly. But they did a good job. It was a fun defense. Hats off to you guys. Boss Sniper 47, Doge,
I
Luigi
mean,
Mo.
it's the first
Really?
time. It's the first time ever trying something like this. So you're gonna have trial and errors.
Exactly.
So I hope you enjoyed the first one, and we will see you guys when we are defending in a second here.
Ooh. Well, welcome back to the video. I hope you have your delicious Halloween treats.
Ooh, Ryan, it's scaring me.
Again,
You're
God,
scaring away the
I'm sorry.
audience.
Jeez. Tried one that was a little more PG, but okay.
That Dracula voice.
Definitely. I'm looking to suck some blood.
Yes.
But hopefully you guys are ready to watch some blood get shed, because this is a nasty fight. This is what you've been waiting for right here.
Yes, this is
it's spectacular.
a crazy defense against a zombie horde.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's be honest. It's crap. We die right away.
Yeah, no. We put up a great defense, and it's really awesome. Like, me and the Ryan King have never, like, this has been so much fun. I think this is one of the best matches that we played in a long time.
Absolutely, and it was goofy. Like it was,
Yeah.
We looked at it as kind of a goofy match, not really a serious one, but it got serious.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it
Yeah,
gets pretty
it
freaking
gets
serious.
really serious, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead and check out what we have here for
Yeah,
armies?
so we noticed what happened with the last match as you guys watched. We thought we could do something we could do a little better. We could change a few things, we could bring some different units. And two things we noticed, or two armies we thought would be best. This would be the Moors, as we're playing, and Scotland. And why do you think we brought them, Apollo?
We brought them, and this is just what I think. We brought them because in the high period, defensively against zombies, Scotland and the Moors are the best two factions.
Ah,
Yes. One, because Scotland can bring pikes and nobody else can. And two, you can bring that elite Christian Guard, which is one of the best units, and they're in the
in
high
the game
period.
at all.
Yeah.
Exactly. And even if you're to compare it to like all period, it's one of the best.
Yes.
So it's like the top of the infantry, I can bring them. So
Right.
we really brought the best of both worlds here. We have a great defensive unit, and we also have a great attack/defense unit.
And you have the jabs.
And I have the
Javelins.
jabs. You
Yes.
cannot argue with the javelins.
Yeah. And again, I think the Moors they're the only ones that had javies, I think.
Yeah, from what I saw, I didn't really.
Yeah.
Oh no, Portugal has it, and I
Oh,
think
right.
Spain has it.
But they don't have the Christian Guard, so.
But they don't. They don't have Christian guards. It's not like you can bring conquistadors.
So let's check out that army comp, that survivors.
Yeah, let's take a look. I'm playing as the pumpkin smashers here, the Moors, and seriously, they look like a bunch of pumpkin heads. I
Yes.
thought I wanted to play them one just because it reminded me so much of Halloween.
Yeah, the orange.
Yeah, exactly, the orange, and
Yeah.
look at their helmets; they're just goofy.
Yeah.
So I have 3 units of my favorite, the Christian Guard. They are so great. My general's in the center unit, and he's been
Here he
having
is.
such a blast.
I'm sure he's enjoying the company of the Christian Guard.
Yeah, what better unit to be put with, honestly?
Yeah.
He really got spoiled there. I also have 3 units of urban militia, and they're
Ooh.
very urban, so they're so
From the
trendy.
cities.
From the cities, yeah. We like to shop at Urban Outfitters.
Urban.
So they're very hip and, pretty cool. I also, one of my urban militia are kind of having an identity crisis because I put an armor upgrade and they're looking just like the Christian Guard.
It's
so
to
that's-
confuse the zombies.
Yeah, it'll confuse them for sure. They're like, wait, but you guys fight like crap.
Yeah.
Then we also have 2 units of Sudanese javelin men, and these are going to be great for that high armor attack.
Yeah.
Not that the zombies have armor, but it'll put them down.
Right.
So I have 2 of them. We also have 3 units of Sudanese tribesmen.
Ooh.
And believe it or not, this is actually a good unit.
Yeah.
For the money.
For the money, because remember we have 10K as a team, so we're very low on money, and
Very, very low on funds.
I definitely think having more units than quality units, like quality or quantity over quality is better.
It's going to pay, but you have to find a balance too, because
Right,
you
right.
have really good units like the Christian Guard and
Yes.
stuff like that. So, but this is seriously a great unit because they have good endurance. They also have pretty decent morale, and their attack value for how much they cost is very high. I believe it's 14. So
Wow.
that's actually a very
Yeah.
staggering number.
And the great thing is you're gonna mix them with the pikes, and the pikes will protect them.
Yes, this is our secret little weapon.
Yeah.
They're sort of my front line, my Sudanese tribes. The idea was to place them in the front and mix them in between the pikes from
Yes.
Scotland. So it's going to be a nasty little treat. But anyways, as far as Scotland, what are you bringing with those boys?
Scotland. So, of course, I have the pikes, so I'm gonna have a lot of them to defend all the choke points. I have 4 units of Highland pikemen, a very famous pikemen here, and most of them have defense upgrades.
They are looking awesome.
Yeah.
Brought out the war paint.
Yes, I got most of them in the front here near the main gate because it's the largest
And
gap.
this is the
Yeah.
big scary area because if we lose this, we lose the square's integrity. So.
Yes. I have 2 units of Scots Pike Militia, which they're pretty good. They're really cheap. And the only bad thing is that if you get them out of pike formation, they're a waste. Like, you have to
Yeah,
keep
it's-
them in pike formation.
Yeah, it's like attacking unarmed women and children or something.
Pretty much.
They are wusses without their pikes.
Yes. Then for heavy infantry, I have 4 units of Feudal Knights. I'm going to
Nice.
keep them back, use them with the Ryan King's Christian Guard.
The cleanup crew.
Yes, they're like the last resort kind of thing. And
Absolutely.
I have 2 units of peasant archers, which will look cool because they'll shoot fire arrows, and they'll cause some morale issues for the zombie horde.
Yeah, and it'll hopefully get them to move their units that they're resting in and start fighting.
Yeah, because I'll pick at them with the arrows.
Exactly. It's
And-
a good, defensive unit.
Yeah, it is. Last but not least, I have some basic Highlanders with their axes and shields. They look very, very cool.
Heck yeah, they're ready for the fight. Look at them, they're cheering already.
Yeah. So, are you ready? Are you ready to do this replay?
Oh heck yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Let the games begin.
Let it begin. I want to suck your blood. All right, so right now we have a couple units standing around, turning on the towers, activating them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we weren't gonna make the mistake of getting caught out on the walls. That was the big thing we noticed. We're like, we're gonna put a defense towards the square. If you look, we already have some units, a general idea of how we're gonna hold this. We have a
Yeah.
line established. So all these units, after these zombies start to approach, we're gonna pull them back and get them into safety. That's the plan.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can.
We're just trying to get a couple kills from the towers. 1 or
Yeah.
2, it all adds up. So
It does. Every little kill helps.
yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, for this type of settlement, the towers are just trash.
Yeah.
But like you said, every little bit helps. So.
Yeah. Some of my arrows are firing here. But,
Brilliant.
Yeah. It looks cool. Not really
Lighting up the
effective.
night sky. I already, look at that coming in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Gotta love that. Got to love that.
Oh, there you go. It set one of them on fire.
Nice.
Crispy
That's one zombie that won't have human flesh. And we're getting kind of worried here. We're starting to retreat units from the walls because, like we said in the last video, if you get one unit caught out, it's going to be really hard to
It's a
recover.
catastrophe. Then you're trying to save that unit, and then it just gets worse and worse from there. So we're not even going to let that happen. We know that if we put up a fight for the square, it's going to be way harder.
Yeah.
If we limit the areas in which they can attack us and keep them from coming from behind, it'll be. It's much more feasible to defend that way.
So here comes the horde. All the walls are falling down from the zombies just banging on the walls.
Just as we saw before, a very nice timed attack by our opponents.
Yes, a great strategy. And yeah, here we go.
But we're not going to let them catch us out in the open. So our lines are being made right here towards the square. This is what we stand and fight for. The Scottish and the Moors.
Yeah.
How they got together, I have no idea. But
Yeah, and we had some miscommunication here at the beginning. I think you were telling me to move up some pikes.
yeah, he was confused about which unit I was telling him to move because
Yeah.
if you look in the square, I noticed that there's this degrade or
Little
a bit of a
dip.
loss of terrain advantage here
Yeah,
towards the square. So I was like, why don't you push your units forward so that way we're not fighting with a hill disadvantage. So eventually, oh god, these cutscenes.
I know,
all
I
over the
know.
place.
it'll end here soon.
Exactly. Eventually, he moves the right unit up, and we actually start killing. Contact has
Yeah.
been made. They all attacked at once. And look at this massive just blob.
Yeah, if you look in the north here, where my Highlanders were, they're
pikes
all
are.
fighting with swords, so I got them all out of position,
Yeah,
which is
he accidentally
horrible.
moved that unit. He thought I was talking about this one for some reason, but I meant the one on the eastern
Yes.
wall. So the line, he pulled back, and now my tribesmen and urban militia are tasked with keeping these zombats at bay.
These zombats, yeah. So I'm moving them back up because they're back in position here. So they're gonna get their
Yeah.
pikes formed up again.
And they're attacking the west defense as well.
Oh geez,
So-
here they come, yeah.
Fortunately, here we had a nice pike wall set up for him.
Yes.
My Sudanese tribesmen here are mixing in with the pikes, and they're going to keep them away from these Scottish Highlanders.
That was perfect. This is like perfect. This is what we
This
want
is
on
what we
all
wanted.
sides. Yeah.
Exactly. And the front is just it's out of control over on the main, the southern wall. They're
Yes.
coming in.
But look at this wall of like pikes and iron. It's so intimidating.
See, the nasty thing about this is you have the pikes, but it's like, great, if you make it past the pikes, which you won't, you have to get past the swordsman as well.
Yeah.
So it's a really hard position for the zombies to have to clear.
So
You
I'm
know?
focusing my archers right now to the north because I see a huge blob, and I think that's the best opportunity of getting kills.
Yeah, and here you can fire over the heads. So there you go, you
Yeah.
lose some rounds. And you can fire over the heads of our units defending. Yeah, you're nailing a couple of our own guys, but you're mostly killing the enemy,
Yeah.
so...
Eventually I turn off fire mode because we really can't lose too many troops.
It's way too inaccurate. Way
Yeah.
too inaccurate.
But look at this zombie horde. It is ridiculous.
But so far, we're like, okay, we're holding, though.
Yeah.
Like, as you guys saw with the other one, it fell apart quickly. Here the lines are drawn, and they're staying clearly defined.
And
We're not really... There's not an area that's being threatened at the moment. Everything's
yeah.
nice. We have reserve troops.
Other than that little mistake we did with the pikes up in the north here, everything else has been really great.
Exactly.
So.
We noticed, though, they saw an opportunity. I think Boss Sniper was first to kind of catch on to this. But if you look between the south and the east, there's this
Yeah.
corner, and it's lightly defended. If they break through this, they can cause some havoc.
Yeah, in fact, even my pike militia that I said would suck if they get out of pike formation. A lot of them are out of pike formation and
Which
fighting
is
with swords.
horrible. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is this right here is the worst unit for that to happen.
Yeah.
And look, fortunately, this unit though, these peasants are breaking from the zombie
Yeah.
fort. But we started noticing this, and we're like, okay, we need to send something over here to hold because they keep forcing units down this
Yeah,
way.
they're trying to break through, get behind your Christian Guard, which they do a little bit there, but they rout. So that's good.
Yeah, fortunately, my Christian Guard weren't engaged at the time. And now they're starting to get a little bit. But your Feudal Knights are holding just in front of them.
Yeah, in fact, my Feudal Knights aren't even in combat, so it's pretty good, except for the few on that corner.
Yeah, and this one that has a lot of units attacking, it's holding very well. We have the pikes, just they're not
Oh, up in the north.
being challenged really much.
Yeah.
No, the southern.
Oh, the southern,
main
the southern.
line. The north is still good, but we're slightly worried. I decided to engage my Christian Guard, just because this pike line was
Yeah.
getting messed up a bit. They're
Yeah.
down to 35 Highland pike.
That was a really big mistake on my part.
It's hard to control though because you have so many units, and this is a pretty long area just for a few to hold, honestly.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you have just one pike unit, it's not the easiest to stretch out along. But they're doing a great job applying pressure. They're keeping plenty of reserve zombies waiting to just charge in.
It's almost like the fire arrows are like calls for help, like over
Yeah,
here.
there's signals. They're like, come, assist us.
So our scenario here is that the British Isles were the last safe haven against the
Or
zombie
so they
horde.
thought.
Yeah, so they thought. And the Moors still survived, and they traveled up there, and they united and built this fort, and they're just trying to defend off this
Yeah.
zombie horde.
Yeah, they came across this stand from the Scottish. They just didn't have enough men to hold, so the Moors united.
Yeah.
But look, if you look here, they see that corner. I decided to take a unit of my Sudanese tribesmen who were down to 35 men and plug that point. So they're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, they're doing an excellent job, and also have some Highlanders back there ready to be called in, but
But honestly, we're thinning. We're thinning over here a
We-
little bit, and it's becoming more and more critical that we send something here to bolster this defense. But look at all the dead zombies on
Oh
the
my
floor. It is
God.
insane.
And to be honest, at this part, or this point in this battle, I was like, we got this. This is easy. Like,
Yeah, we're like our quality is really shining out here right now. And look at my javelin rounds, man. Those are nasty flying in.
so if you look at the town center, I have my dismounted feudal knights. This is the one with the general in it, marching forward. Oh, no, actually, this isn't the general in it. They're marching up towards the north because we're seeing that we're having some difficulty over
Yeah,
on the-
it's down to pretty much my Christian Guard on the line. Your Highland Pikes are still there. They've only lost one man. They've been doing a good job. But it's
Yeah.
getting to a point where we
We
need a little something more
Yeah.
here to defend. because if you look on both sides, the west, if one of these fall, both of these defenses fall. So we had to make sure they didn't slip through, because all it takes is a little opening on just one side, and then he can start ordering his units to run through our lines, which would be horrible.
One little flank, that's all it takes.
That's all it freaking
We do have
takes.
some
So
routing.
we have some routing from Boss Sniper on the southern wall, which is great news. We love seeing that. Our Scottish and Moorish troops are really getting riled up about that. But look at this eastern defense. It's
Ooh, it's
they
looking.
just keep throwing waves and waves.
I mean, honestly, that all that's there are Christian Guard and a handful of Feudal Knights.
Yeah, the Feudal Knights are down to 17. My Christian Guard are fortunately very healthy at 57, so they're there to stand and fight.
My pikes have been slaughtered.
Yeah, the pikes did not make it.
No.
They got owned.
Ooh,
But I'm repositioning my Sudanese javelin, and I'm trying to expend my ammunition
Look at that
effectively
push.
and quickly, because I wanted to use them as infantry to hold the line.
Yeah, you want to use up all the ammo.
But they're doing a great job. I mean, you get a horde of units like this, it's hard to miss.
Yeah,
It's really hard
it
to
is.
miss.
And look at, they're really pushing for that corner, and all I have is
Yeah.
a thin line of Highlanders.
This is where we started freaking out. We're like, oh my god! And we're like, we need to send something so quickly. You rush these dismounted feudal knights with your general unit, as
Yeah.
well as some of my my small tribesmen ran over here as well. So we were not going to let this happen, because if the Christian guards start getting attacked from behind, as you saw before, they fall just like anybody else. So.
Yeah. So there we go. I'm retreating my Highlanders. Letting my Feudal Knights do all the work now.
And they are doing just fine. We caused a rout in the corner, which is great.
Oh my god.
And
this
I
is
started targeting
crazy.
with my javelins over here in this corner because I needed to support.
Oh, that's a really good spot there, that slight hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's killing a number of them. I'm loving the javelin rounds.
Yeah, it's a great pickup. Oh, this line though, defense is holding.
It is holding. It is frightening. Oh, look at this.
Let's look back up in the north here. It's looking pretty grim though. We're really thinning out.
It's thinning out, but there's still men here. There are 54 of your feudals, along with 46 of mine.
Yeah.
And heck, your pikes are even still alive.
On the west though, the pikes are no longer in formation, which is not good.
Yeah, this was a big problem. What I started noticing was my tribesmen, for some reason, were getting pushed back for some unknown reason, but the pikes were being left down. So I was like, okay, I need to mix in here and protect the pikes, but my guys would not listen. So eventually the pikes fell, and this is where the west wall really started to go, and lose just any sense of defense.
Yeah.
Because look, they're gonna try to slip through that top, where that tower. I don't know what this building is.
It's like a little
defense.
fort
This
outpost.
little fort thing. See, this is bad. So I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
okay, crap. We need to defend the rear of these brave feudal knights and Christian guards. So I set my general up, and I was like, I'm not gonna let you do this.
Yes, this is really bad. But if you look on the southern side, we're making great progress. And I don't know if this was a mistake or not, but we start to get a little aggressive here with our units and start charging at them and trying to get them to rout.
We noticed routings were occurring. We're like, well, let's just keep this going. Let's keep the momentum on our side. So we decided to take a chance and push out against the Aztecs, or the zombies here.
Brains. Oh my god. They want our brains.
They really do. But our lines are thinning a little bit, but something's got to give at this point. I send up my Sudanese javelin men. This north end, it needs to hold.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of strong units who are plenty healthy.
I even moved up my peasant archers. They ran out of ammo, so I'm going to use them in melee.
Yeah, you mixed them in just to keep these guys at bay. So we were really just praying for a rout at this point. We needed a unit to cause a morale damage for our opponents. Because if you look at here, this north wall is a big threat. He has plenty of units who are just waiting to get inside.
Yeah, a lot of reserves, but we've killed a ton. If you look at the balance of power, we have a slight edge. We've killed more of them than they've killed of us. Oh no, it's even now.
And now it's even, so it's really close, but we still think we can hold. But like I said, if we lose our position up here, that'll change very quickly.
And look, I'm charging in some dismounted feudal knights on the southern side, and that causes a huge rout there. You see that? Just one,
Oh,
two,
yeah.
three, 4 units.
Yeah, oh wow, my gosh.
So that was
that was big.
Yeah.
The problem is though on the east, I got a little too. I guess I felt that I could take on these units, but I got out positioned.
Yeah.
You tried to back me up with some feudal knights, but the lines had to be remade back here.
I do have some pikes there ready to go.
Yeah, fortunately they do, and they're gonna get in pike position. So I'm gonna hold with my Christian guard, and hopefully the pikes can provide just enough security to keep the zombats away.
Damn zombats. Think they're people.
But if you look at the north wall, it's getting scary.
Oh man, it is looking
Our troops
bad.
are getting very tired.
Yeah.
And our position's being threatened.
And my feudal knights are caught out of position here. They're in front of the town center here in the south, and they're fighting off some peasants. I felt like I should
keep them
have.
out.
Yeah, I should have sent them back in the town center with the
But look at
pikes.
this! With one of my Sudanese tribesmen, I ran him in between these two towers to activate it, just to shoot at the enemy.
Oh,
So I'm like,
that's.
oh, he's probably not going to do well in a
Oh, the
melee
one
scenario.
guy.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
thought let's have him dedicated tower.
That's an
operator
awesome
here.
idea. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The towers, you definitely need the support from that.
Oh, and the peasant archer charged the rage. They saw their brothers fighting, and they're like, "Get out of here!" And they cleared out that Aztec unit quickly.
Yes.
But my gosh, this is really getting close, and we do. It's still close, 64%, so it could go either way.
And they're pushing really hard on this wall over here. On the east.
Oh, on the east
Yeah.
wall, yeah, we were kind of freaking out. At least I was, because I noticed my Christian guard, who are an amazing unit, they're down to like 20 men.
Yeah.
No, crap, wow, they're losing even more. They're down to 15, 14. They're really getting messed up over here.
I
was like,
tried
wow,
to
why are they
flank.
dropping?
Yeah. The zombies just have a brutal attack, and I tried to flank with my peasant archers, but he saw it coming and he charged a unit of peasants or zombies after me. So.
Which was good, but good move there, protecting his rear, Luigi Mo.
So that was pretty bad by me. I should have just retreat the archers back into town center.
But we have some breaking on the north wall, and it seems like we've kind of taken care of the situation with being attacked from behind, but
Yeah, it's
We're thinning.
still anyone's game right here, and the north over here is just barely
but we
holding
have
on.
but we had an edge. 71%, 68, now 69. But we have
Ooh.
a slight edge.
We do. It is turning our way. My pikes are pushing forward. Look at them on the east there.
Oh, on the east. Yeah, they're meeting the challenge. They're like, okay, let's clear them out. And hats off to these Scots Pike Militia. They're actually doing some good work, as well as they're being supported by the Highlanders. So
Yeah.
good for them.
And this is where I retreat my general back into the town center. We need to get out of there. And look, they're flanking around here. This is not good. And the east side, they're going to get behind our pikes, and they are dead. They're
Oh yeah,
gone.
this is what we were scared right here. We're like, oh no. Oh, this unit saw an opportunity to get behind, and these units, you can pretty much kiss them goodbye.
Yes.
These Aztecs are gonna eat them up.
Ooh, there
But-
goes a zombie general there.
There's this. Oh, he just
Ooh.
got he just got laid out by a Scottish swordsman there.
Oh, my general is fighting. Oh, my general is getting bit at and punched at. But the line.
Where's your general? Is he fighting on the
he's
southern
in
wall?
southern. He's kind of.
Oh, I saw him. I was just watching him. Man, that tragic death.
Yeah.
But he fought for his brothers there. It looks like we have big break though. We were so happy to see this on the southern wall.
Oh,
We got a couple
yes.
units running away. We really needed that.
So at this
But look-
point, we were like, "Ooh, this is red alert. It's time to go to the town center and just hold."
Yeah, look at the northern wall. It's getting to the point where they can flood and get behind the rest of these men.
Yeah.
I'm like, my general's not going to last if he stays here.
So this is when we call it right here. We call a retreat, and I'm retreating my peasant archers back into the town center. We're just gonna form a tiny little box and just hold out and hope that they chain route.
Exactly. So we're gonna do our best because look, he sent a unit of zombies to attack us
The
from
flank,
behind. So I had
yeah.
to turn and try to route them so we could get the heck out of here. Because look at this horde. My God,
at
they're
'em.
running free.
They are charging. They're flanking around your Christian guard. That's so bad right there.
It's so bad, but greatly we oh, this was such a relief. We broke those peasants.
The
Now
flank.
our retreat back can be made. It's just time to actually do it.
Now this isn't over. We're still looking pretty good. I have a lot of feudal knights in the south. I have pikes here and there.
And look,
Highlanders.
85% lead to 79, so we're gaining
Yeah.
an edge.
Ooh, there goes
And there
another
goes
general.
another zombie general, and man, he gets smacked again. He just got laid the crap out, and that's really great to see. You know that the morale of the Aztecs are gonna fall. So now we sound red alert. We're gonna get out of there.
Oh yeah.
All of our tough Christian Guard, urban militia, and feudals are gonna run like hell. And look at the zombies in hot pursuit.
Yeah.
They are angry. Look at them.
They're the kind of zombies that are quick. They will chase
Very
you down.
quick. They're like the 28 days later.
Yes.
You know,
Or Dawn of the
freaking
Dead.
infected. Yeah, the Dawn of the Dead
Yeah.
remake, because the original they were slow.
Oh right, the remake. But yeah, the reason we retreat to the town center is because if we're fighting up there and they rout, they'll just get slaughtered. So,
So look at this. We turn around really quickly and smack them, and look, it causes a rout of this unit.
Wow.
27 men. They're like, oh, get out. So we're gonna fight like hell for this spot. We have a lead of 8% right now. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, no, we didn't have a lead at all. They had a lead actually. They've killed 91% of us.
oh
and
geez, yeah.
We've only killed 82, so it's getting really desperate here.
Yeah. Our only hope was to chain route. They have to chain route the zombies.
Now there is a zombie general in here, and I didn't notice it until now, but he's fighting towards the northern wall mixed in. I forgot.
Oh.
I can't find him right now, but he is here somewhere.
Man, this is brutal. This was so much fun. Like,
This was such a freaking blast. And look at these flanking units he has. He has a unit of 23. Here's his general. Here he is actually sneaking around.
oh, I
that
see
unit
him.
that's
Yes.
flanking.
Yes, look at him.
Then
Looks
we
pretty
also
cool.
look at all these other units though on the outside. It's getting pretty dire.
Now what we're doing is pretty much getting units front to back, basically. And
Fighting for the guy next to you.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
we're going to reinforce the charge there. I've got some pikes over here holding back this general over here. Oh, there's your
Yeah.
Christian Guard, too.
Look at this. They're like, oh, we must hold. Yeah, my Christian Guard, I was going to use them to defend to the rear
Yeah.
because I didn't want to lose my general.
So this is so close. This is pretty much what's left of the zombies right here.
Now, actually, if you look around, there are units outside and they're coming towards us. There's like a unit flanking
Oh,
from
right.
behind and
It's because they probably route and then now they're coming back.
came back. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's not good.
You have a unit saying run for the hills. That's funny. Reminds me of that song.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then you have some of my units routing my urban militia. You know the square's right there, so
There goes your Christian Guard. They're gonna protect our backs. They see the routing or the flanking force to the south.
yes, this was not nice to see. A bunch of swarming, angry zombies running towards. I was like, okay, we have to defend the Scottish to the rear.
Oh man, I've got like 2 feudal knights defending this area.
It's coming down to not much.
It is so close. Ooh, some really cool killing
Oh, but
kill
we got a
animations.
rout. We caused a rout. There goes a unit of 28.
Oh, that's a
zombies,
big
and they're
rout.
running for their. Well, I can't say lives because they don't really have lives, but something.
And here's a massive flank here on my feudal knights, and this is huge.
Oh gosh, yeah, this is what really kind of sealed the fate of these
Yeah.
feudal knights over here. 25 or 23 of these peasants caught them with their pants down. But they're look at how strong they're fighting though. They're like, we're not gonna die.
Oh,
We're
look.
gonna perish.
One of my feudal knights are fighting the general 1v1.
Oh really?
If you
Where?
look
Oh.
kind of in the back there near of the feudal knights.
Oh, I see him. That's
yeah.
awesome. Look at him go.
Oh, now there's 2 of them. Oh, we might kill him. He's all bloodied up.
Yeah, two Scotsmen with swords and shields. I mean, come on.
This could cause a chain rout if we kill this. I think this is the last general.
Yeah, this is the last standing zombie general. There he got really hurt. I
Come
don't really
on.
know how he's fighting 2 fully armored Scots. Like, I would just run this guy down.
He's a zombie, man.
Yeah, he's a zombie.
Oh, we got
Oh,
some
but
routing.
he actually broke.
He
The general
broke.
broke the coward. So he's gonna run away like the little boy he is, and then the rest of our guys are gonna try to hold. My general's fighting for his life. He has Christian bodyguards around him.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
just
it's
trying
cool.
to stand their ground.
Like, protect the general.
No. Their one fell. He's still trying to issue orders, but here come your Highland Pikes
Yeah.
trying to save my
Protect
general,
the general.
which is awesome. Look at him go.
Oh, they're getting slaughtered.
Ah. Oh, my poor general. No, stand.
Stand, fight.
Stand with me.
Don't become a zombie.
These poor Scotsmen, God, they're
I
really
know.
just.
I'm telling you, once you get out of pike formation, they just get slaughtered.
It's horrible to watch.
Yeah. Ooh,
Come on, General, kill one of these zombies.
just one. He's right in
And
the
there
back.
he went. He was getting smacked like a pinata. I mean, it was like back and forth. And at this point, we have only 1% of our
Yeah.
army left, and they still have 11% of theirs. So
Yeah, this is
it's a
it.
black day.
This is it for us. We did not defend against the zombie horde. Can you guys? That is the question. Can you put up a good defense?
Oh, what a stand though! It was like
Oh, yeah.
night and day though for
Look-
the defense.
Oh, compared to the first video?
Yeah.
Look at all the dead bodies. This is just ridiculous.
And there it is.
Oh my
Every
God.
man died. It was. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a nice little treat for
Yeah.
Halloween.
A lot of fun. We got a ton of kills, 1,000 plus.
1,600.
Yeah,
That is insane.
and my highest or the most casualties from one unit was a Highland pikeman getting almost 200 kills.
My God. See that mix where, because if they don't get touched, if you let the swordsman, kind of at least push him back a bit, they can just keep, stabbing away with those pikes and taking
Yes.
them down one by one. I mean, my Christian guard, 181 kills. That's a lot. And my javelin men, 118 and 123. So if you guys want to know how effective javelin men are in a siege, I mean,
They're really good.
they're great. So definitely get that.
I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a great Halloween.
Ooh, happy Halloween.
Get some candy.
All right, so I'll see you next time, guys.
Lights.